Welcome back, everybody, to Thunderleaf Games. We're exploring the forest again this week with Humblewood. And we're just so happy for y'all to join us. I apparently did not mute my stream, so that was a bit of double sound in my ear there. So sorry for the pause. So yeah, welcome back. We appreciate y'all joining us. And for our new subscribers that have joined us, thank you. And just a reminder to those of you that haven't yet, click that subscribe, like, and share button for us. We really appreciate it. As always, we want to start by thanking a couple of the parties that help make our streams possible. So, of course, Kevin McLeod from Incomptech for our intro and outro music. We always appreciate that. And if you haven't checked it out, some great music available for your home games or anything else you might be producing or just to listen to. We also wanted to thank Sirenscape that provides our soundboard throughout the game. If you haven't checked them out, definitely do. Great for your home game as well. And let's go around and introduce you to my fellow team here. So firstly, of course, I'm Donnie, and I'm our Dungeon Master for Humblewood. And let's go around, and since I did not warn anybody, let's go with, would you pick forest, mountains, or sea? Let's start with, well, we'll just go right around the top. Ray, who you playing, and which would you pick?
So I am playing our super friendly barbarian Ember, and I get a little more for the question in regards to what would I pick for, like a vacation or for like burial? Like, what are we looking for?
Why don't you tell me what you pick it for?
Those
That
the
sounds
two
even
options?
better. Like, this will tell us
Yes,
way
those
more
are the
about
only
you.
two options.
Oh, okay. Vacation or burial?
So vacation.
Area of preference.
Vacation, definitely like forest. Mountainous forest would be great. But burial, let's see. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, let's jump next to Mike. Who you playing? Which you pick and why?
Yeah, so I'm Mike, and I'm playing Tallow, our Vulpin cleric here. And the answer for any of it is C. Whatever the question is, the answer is C. Vacation, burial, whatever.
Deal. The letter C
Love the water.
for Mike. No.
Yep.
Straight down that
Brought to you
Scantron.
by the letter C. Yep.
Oh God,
It's a trick.
I forgot
if they change
Scantrons
it.
existed until just right now.
You're welcome.
All right, let's drop down here. Amy, who we playing, and mountain, sea, or forest?
Hi, I am playing Clearin, a Gerbean fighter, and mountains all day, every day, which you can also have forested mountains with lakes. So I get all of the good things all at once, but mountains all day, every day, and I would love to be buried on top of a mountain. Like, that would be big dreams for my life. Die and just be left on a mountaintop. Yeah.
All right, last but certainly not least, the man himself, Greg.
I'm going to go with, I'm basically going to crib Amy's answer, an alpine lake. Forested alpine lake for both.
And who are you playing for at least one more session?
Oh, at least one more session. At least part of tonight. I'm starting tonight as Horvis the Ranger, who, if you weren't here last week, he went down fast and hard. I do want to apologize. It looks like we are having some technical issues. I'm not sure why everybody's sizes are jumping around. So bear with us on that, because I'm chasing it as we play.
And what about you, Donnie?
Yeah. I don't think you can weasel out of this. Where do you want your body to end up?
I am also a born and raised creature of the mountains, so it's got to be mountains. And as you and Amy both pointed out, like, I will say some of my favorite memories are like camping on a glacial lake in the mountains there. Like, it's pretty spectacular. Like, the sea is great. I like chilling on a beach with a fruity drink, but less so hiking up the mountain now. But I mean, you can't top the mountains themselves.
I've always found
once you get there,
the view is so much better when you earn it. Like, I from my career, I had the opportunity to drive to the top of a lot of trails, and it always looked better when I walked instead of drove. Granted, if I'm hauling 200 pounds of concrete up, you bet your ass I'm driving.
I don't know. The last time top of a true mountain, I drove and I still was out of breath. So
Air's a little thin up there, huh, buddy?
yeah, I never realized it living at high elevation until leaving high elevation and going back. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what all these people were complaining about.
This episode brought to you by the National Park Service. We love you.
We do love you.
We do love you.
Very much so.
All right. Well, with that note, anything, I guess, quick shout out to if you haven't checked out some of our other shows, we do have a couple other programs we've now started. So, of course, Sundays and Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock, we have Ray's Rave Reviews with Greg and Ray playing Dark Souls, and pretty much everybody else joining in chat, just kind of having a good time hanging out, really enjoying watching Greg suffer at Ray's tutelage.
Yeah, I do a lot of suffering on that stream. So if you like watching me die, check that one out Wednesdays and Sundays.
I'm seeing a trend here.
Also,
We should get a
stopping for a
mortician
trauma
to
dump,
sponsor.
apparently.
Yeah.
Last night's episode.
Yeah. Last night was
Little bit.
therapy for all of us, So it's a safe place. If you want to come over to Rave Reviews, we're there for you, fam.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on what is going on? I'm
I
seeing
have-
the
yeah,
images
I
jump
have
all over the
no
place. This is
idea.
exciting.
I've got everything locked out, and everybody is still just dancing all over. So I do apologize. I might throw up some placeholder images just to
Either way, we're
Yeah.
good.
Appease
Most
the
people are
OBS gods.
as beautiful as I am. I know you all aren't here to watch just my beautiful images for our wonderful stories we're going to tell you tonight.
and
So,
for my beautiful visage.
well, you haven't been changing sizes from what I can tell, so
That's-
that probably checks out.
That's true. It's everybody else.
Everyone be nice to Greg. Apparently he has trauma.
Apparently.
But, we also have now Fridays. Greg has a great tip series coming out, kind of episodically, just short little 10-minute videos on great ways to improve your role-playing game characters and how you approach tabletop games. So definitely great stuff there coming. So check that out. And of course, Wednesdays at 5:30. Had to think about that one. We've got Donnie Does It Painting Edition, where you can just come hang out, listen to some vibes, and watch me paint a model each week. So yeah, definitely come check those out if you got the chance. And otherwise, we'll launch into Humblewood Thunder and Fire again. So last week we left off with our characters having been introduced to Humblewood and the outskirts of Alderheart, the major city of Humblewood, built into the giant oak tree in the center of the forest. We were introduced to the Coalition, a rebel group outside of the city that have sought to overthrow the Corvus Council, who rule through supposed divine right, but seem to have abused their power and have caused a bit of a uprising, which you all have just undertaken your first mission as a group for, to abscond with a caravan of taxes from the village of Meadowfen en route to Alderheart. You had set up a creative ambush for them, talked your way out of some patrols, and took down the caravan, which is where we find you all with the Lumos leader of the caravan cowering below the feet of Ember, who has suddenly softened a little bit on this creature as he has casted
kinda
charm
cute.
on you.
Yeah.
Wearing the hide of
Unfortunately,
another.
no, this is a handcrafted quilt, crafted from the quills of willing
Ethically
members
sourced
of the hedge. But yes, he is wearing the cloak of a hedgehog, essentially, with quills that he takes cover in. And yeah, you have just been charmed into staying your killing blow, Ember. And that's where we'll pick up as Sapling Albert's like, no, please don't kill me. I'm totally worth saving. My father will pay so well for my life.
He's worth saving, everyone. His father will pay us.
Horbus.
I don't think it works that way.
Horbus has dusted himself off, but he kind of just glares and. Are we still in initiative or no?
We are no longer in initiative. Everybody else is dead, fled, or praying for their life.
I like to think there's still a headless chicken, like, just running around.
Just kind of
It's
slowly.
probably like just tilting
Just
over
chasing
on the
it.
side of the road. Like,
For sure.
I think Horbus will. Who was it that healed Horbus this time?
Shocker, it was Amy.
Shocker. So yeah, he's gonna kind of get up and dust himself off and walk over to Clearon and just pat her on the back. Good job, kid. And then he's gonna walk over to this rich little brat, and he's gonna pull out his sword, his scimitar, and he's gonna poke him in the leg with it.
I do want to say, I'm pretty sure it was Tallow's
I thought
duplicate that healed him.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Was
I'm
it?
a fighter. I can't do that.
Okay, I'm used to Amy healing me, but then yes,
She
he will,
needs a good
Same.
job anyway, though. She's had a hard day.
yeah, I mean, he still said "good job, kid" to you after the fight because he saw you, you know,
She killed half of the things.
as is tradition here on Thunderleaf. No matter what she plays, she's our
Amy.
DPS.
Saves everybody or kills everybody, one or the other.
Or both.
But yeah, as you kind of stroll over, you see Ember kind of like towering over this cowering small dove-like person. And yeah, you kind of go over. His legs are pretty spindly little bird legs. But yeah, you can
gonna-
kind of
yeah, he'll poke him,
prod at it a little bit.
He's gonna clip his wing.
His wing, oh,
Yeah,
dark.
he's going to clip this little dove guy's wing.
All right. How do
How
you
charmed am I? Am I gonna, like, if I see that he's doing this, am I gonna let that happen?
Why don't you tell me? How do you react to your sort of friend clipping your other sort of friend's wing?
I don't think I like it. I think I'm gonna try to stop him from clipping his wing.
Okay.
So why don't we make opposing dex checks?
Okay.
Oof, 11.
12.
So yeah, you kind of like go to prod at this creature's wing, and Ember like lunges at you, trying to grasp your hand as you do. They're a little late into it, so yeah, you do kind of like cut into his arm a little bit here, and he reaches over and clutches it. Oh no, please no! I'm much more valuable alive. I swear it.
Yeah, and he's going.
We're gonna get the money. We get the money if he's alive. Let's look at him.
Is money really that important to you?
Yeah.
Make a perception check for me as well.
Who?
Which one?
Probably both of you. You're both standing there.
21.
4.
4. And you know, it makes sense
Right.
because you're kind of looking more at Horbus. But as you're kind of approaching the situation, asking Ember, is money important to you? You do notice that on this cart is a fair arrangement of both like food goods. There's like a cask of ale, and there is a rather nice chest that's kind of like gilded and locked with a couple locks right there too on this cart.
You said this guy's a dove guy, right?
Yes, he's a dove. He's wearing like brown robes of the um, Perch religious order, as well as a cloak made of hedgehog quills.
All right, so he's gonna just kind of look away from Ember and look down at this guy. Tell me, Percher, do you think you're more valuable to the Corvus dead or alive?
I mean, I'd like to think alive for sure. I don't see how I'm any value dead.
Your value to me dead is a message.
I mean, who are you trying to send a message to? If I'm just dead in the woods, they'll never know.
Oh, I won't leave your body here. They'll know.
He kind of cowers a little bit into his cloak and be like, "Friend, you're not going to let that happen to me, are you?"
Of course not. No, we keep him alive.
That's
At
right.
the very
my
least, we could eat
father
him
was
later.
Very valuable
Can I do
him, me alive?
an Arcana or a Perception to see if I'm picking up on this charm person action?
Sure. You can go with an Arcana check, I think. You could also go with maybe Insight.
I'll go with Arcana. That's what I rolled, and I got a 17.
17. You know, Ember's not typically one to spare somebody. They seemed pretty intent on killing this person a minute ago.
Okay. I think realizing that, he's going to look at Ember and, would you let this fledgling, this soft little bird, rob you of a kill, of your glory in battle?
But he is a soft little bird. Look at him. The little bird.
We will let the camp decide his fate. For now, we have the supplies they need. And we've struck a blow to the Corvus. He's gonna go lick his...
So are we taking him captive? Is that what I understand then?
If Orbis isn't allowed to kill and make an example of him right now, then yeah, he's all for taking this guy captive. He's not letting him go. He's either coming back to camp with us or he's going to the city in parts.
Yeah. What is everybody else doing?
I
Does
was gonna say,
anybody
what do the
else
others
want to
think?
investigate
I
this?
almost
or-
just said I have a belt. I don't.
Oh,
The Turbine doesn't have a belt.
you almost cost me a
No.
monitor right there.
But the instinct is now ingrained within me. After Horbus walks off, I'm gonna walk up to you and just, Horbus, and I'm holding my stomach where I took that blow. Does it always hurt so bad?
He is going to get down on a knee and put his good hand over your belly, and you are going to get 8 points of healing. And not always, kid, but sometimes. You're tough, though. You'll do well.
Did it look okay? Did I do good?
I was scared of you, kid.
Oh, good.
But don't tell no one I said that.
Oh, I would never.
And tussle your hair. All right, now get out of here. Making me look soft.
I just like walk with my scimitar proudly, like
Go keep an eye on that prisoner.
yeah, and I'll just go and like sit on it. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah. And yeah, so he's kind of like, I mean, where would I go? You guys are here, and I don't have any guards. I'm not going through the woods alone. Are you crazy?
Stop, I'm trying to look cool. Okay, shut up. Okay, we're ready.
Yeah, we have a cart full of goods. Unfortunately, the mounts were cut free and have ran into the woods. So yeah, you do have a cart and a bunch of goods on it.
Can I do an animal handling or survival to see if I can track the oxen or the wild men that we had?
Ferrets.
The ferrets.
The wild ferrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea. Why don't we go with a nature check to see if we can kind of find the animals as they've kind of run off into the woods.
22.
Oh yeah, I mean you see a clear trail running into the woods. You probably know a little bit about ferrets, and they tend to be a herd. Giant ferrets tend to be a herd animal that move together, and don't like to be off on their own, sneaking around like ferrets.
All right, so I think he'll probably reach into his pack, and he's got some tack in there, some like hard tack.
Oh, you can entice them with this, and she's gonna pull up the chicken head, and just have.
That works too.
Yeah.
And he'll take the head, and he'll go out looking for these ferrets, following their tracks. And here, got some food for you. He's got like the tack in one hand and the head in the other.
Yeah, and let's just make an animal handling check to kind of bring them back and get them all hooked up again.
16.
16. No, that's not bad. Yeah, so you're gonna lure them in. They're trained, and they're trained pack animals. So knowing now that the action has dwindled down, it's not so noisy. Get them to calm down and grab them by the harness, and can lead them back to the wagon and rig up something to hook them back up. In the time that he's been off in the woods gathering up the animals, Tallow, Ember, what are we doing? Are we checking out the goods on the caravan, interrogating the prisoner?
I'm probably watching the prisoner to make sure he's okay.
Just sitting there fawning over him.
So cute. I'm probably also, I would like to congratulate Tallow on his vicious killing of the chicken with the savagery of the head shaking. And then I think Ember would probably actually take like a pauldron from her armor, which would be like a skull, and give it to the little Gerbine. Because she's like so proud of the little fighter. She's like, you earned this. And it's probably too large for her, but yeah.
It's like a Flavor Flav.
I imagine it fits over her entire head. It's like she can wear this helmet.
New helmet. Yeah. Thank you.
You fought well.
Oh, this is such a good day.
And what's Tallow doing in this time?
I think we're going to be ransacking what's in that cart.
Yeah. Why don't we make an investigate check?
Nope. That's a 5.
A 5.
There's
so yeah,
stuff
I
in
mean,
there.
obviously you're still
Blood
able
in
to
the
see
eye.
the stuff. There's like a cask. There's some sacks on the cart. There is a chest you see, but you don't really recognize much from it. Nothing like really stands out. Obviously, there's the corpses of the guards that did stay and fight surrounding the cart. And they've obviously got their own gear, sorted gear on them. But yeah, like you don't really make out any like special items or anything like that per se with your quick look through of things. The chest
How long
is
does
locked.
charm last?
It lasts an hour.
Okay. So like we'll be back at camp before I realize
I mean,
I wanted to have killed him.
It probably takes a good quarter of the hour, half hour to kind of track down the animals and get them restrained. So, I mean, it's ongoing. There's no reason he can't keep concentrating on it. He kind of feels his life is determined by keeping you happy with him. So,
Okay.
Hey, buddy, where's the key to this thing? Kind of motioning at the chest.
And he kind of looks at the mouse sitting on him and is like looking for permission to speak.
You may answer.
I mean, I've got it right here. And he kind of reaches into the robe and he pulls out this like key, and it's on like a small chain. You just see like a piece of paper folded up in there as well as he pulls it out. But yeah, he freely hands over the key to you. He's willing to do whatever you ask. Anything for his life.
Awesome. So we'll just unlock the chest quick and make sure what we need is in there.
Yeah, and it is heaped with gold.
Ooh.
Like, it's not a huge chest. We're talking probably like, yay big. Like, we're not talking like
That's a huge
You're not
chest,
going to
dude.
Scrooge McDuck
a
it.
pirate's chest. Like, this thing's probably like, 8 inches by like 6 inches or so. Like 4 inches deep. Like a lockbox size. But yeah, it's still stuffed with gold coin. Certainly a large amount of coin for any normal person. But otherwise, yeah. The rest of the goods, there's like food stuff and different trinkets of various like value in here. General quartermaster type items. It seems like they kind of ransacked something to come across all this stuff.
If there's enough left over, could I get some for a new pair of Doc Martens? I want to look cool like the other people.
I think some of this can find its way to you.
I think
Did we end
Corbs
up
has an old pair
Pocketing
of
the gold?
Doc Martens, the Pine edition.
TM.
the Pine Martins.
So do we pocket the gold or leave it on the chest?
We'll pocket a little bit and
So yeah, there's probably
just
about
lock it back up.
100 gold in this chest. So however you want to divvy that out or save it to turn into the coalition.
It's definitely
I think
never seen more than like 2 gold at a time. Like,
Yeah, probably not. Like, this is definitely like life-changing amounts of money for like an individual of no means.
Yeah, I think I'll pocket about 20 of gold and then lock it back up.
All right. Anybody else have any questions for our little friend, or otherwise want to secure him? Are we throwing him back on the back of the cart, making him pull with the ferrets? What do we think?
I think once Horbus is back, he's just going to stare at this little guy all night long. The whole ride back.
All right. So
How rough does the little guy look? The dove guy.
He's not like dying or bleeding out, but he doesn't look great either. He took some good hits.
How much money do you think your father will give us?
Well, I mean, he's really wealthy. I mean, he's got an in with the council. I mean, you don't mess around with Tender Havel. I mean, and his son. I mean, me. I mean, that's big time money.
Are you an only child?
Well, yeah, I'm Dad's precious boy.
When he mentions the council and that he has a connection to it, can I do a history check to see if I know about his family at all?
Sure.
Sitting on a 19 to a 3 for a 5.
No, you just don't have a lot of ties to that high level of councils. So there's a lot of bureaucracy in Alderheart. Could be.
Okay. You say you have a connection to the council?
Yeah, my dad is like way up in there. how do you think I got this cush gig? I mean, not just anybody gets to go on a Meadowfen run. I mean, have you been to the Lusty Rooster? That is just choice place to go.
He's not going to acknowledge that part of the response because he absolutely has. But he's going to look at everybody who's not currently charmed and be like, this imp is more valuable than anything in this cart. He has a direct connection by blood to the council. This is leverage. This is the kind of leverage we needed.
That's a creepy laugh.
He's been playing Dark Souls. So.
I think it was an owl. I didn't laugh. That was an owl track.
That was really creepy.
That was Ember
I don't
laughing.
hear the sound effects. I'm talking about you. You're
I
unsettling.
thought we had Sirenscape.
You're unsettling. Why don't we have, now that we're all kind of gathered around the cart, I think I had Hallow make a investigation check. Why don't we have the rest of the other three make one as we're looking over the goods and talking to this guy?
11.
Dirty
I'm not
20
doing good.
for
Ooh.
Horus.
Big old 2.
So yeah, Horus, I mean, you've got a little bit of ties to the systems of governance. You do recognize like the town seal of Meadowfen on most of these goods. So you are pretty sure this is a tax collection from Meadowfen by the perch guards here.
Good job, team.
And from your experience too, this is a pretty big, like, this isn't just like the normal tax collection. Like, this is a lot of goods.
This isn't just taxes. This is something's going on. You, imp. He's gonna kind of point his scimitar at the dove dude again. Why is it so heavy?
We were sent to get this. I mean, I'm just following orders.
Start to poke him a bit. Give me an actual answer, imp.
Like, I just sent to get the goods from Meadowfen and make sure they knew they owed the council and that resistance would not be tolerated.
Owed for what?
For back taxes. They were holding out.
He's gonna reach to backhand this guy.
Make an attack roll.
That is an 18.
Yeah, you definitely hit. And as you do, kind of like he like rolls over and like a sealed letter falls out of his cloak.
Now Horpus will reach in and grab that. It's 1 damage. I don't get to roll on it. I do 1.
Perfect. So he stays conscious, but yeah, I mean, it still knocks him over, and he kind of sprawls out, and yeah, this letter falls out of his cloak.
Yeah, he'll grab that.
Yep, and it does have a seal on it. It's been opened, but it's definitely official looking.
He'll hold on to that for later.
So, are we heading back to camp? What do we want to do? Meadowfen's just a couple days back, probably like a day and a half travel back down the opposite direction. Or you can head back to camp with your caravan here, resupplying the coalition.
Is it wise to take him to camp?
That is a good question. I don't know if Horvus would see it that way. Of course it is. He's a leverage. He's a bargaining chip. He's a blood relative to somebody in the council. Either we make an example of him and he never leaves the encampment, or we use him as leverage.
And then he can't talk.
So we don't need the encampment anymore.
Am I still charmed?
Why don't we make a wisdom save? I think we're probably approaching that point.
He would have to roll a concentration because he did take damage, right?
Oh, yes, I would. Let's see. Just able to keep concentrating here, but I think we're probably at the point where it's fading off of you anyways.
Okay, wisdom's 15.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we can definitely say you've broken free of the charm.
We should not take him to camp. If he does get out, then that's the end of the camp. He needs to die now.
And he looks at when you say this, like, I mean, you can just blindfold me. I have no idea how to get around this forest.
As soon as you say that, you are the only one stopping him. He will run his scimitar through this blabbering bird's. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point he's pretty defenseless. I don't think we really need to. He's prone. He wasn't in good condition. Yeah, I mean, if you're just gonna kill him, like, yeah, you just kill him on the ground there. Switch your alignment. No.
I don't think that's a switch.
Now we dismember him and send a message.
Yeah, that's where the switch
First the
comes in.
wings.
More like ferocious wood.
Right? So, yeah, as he's kind of finishing this, he's going to look at everybody, look at the goods in the cart. What was the name of the town they were from?
Meadowfen.
Meadowfen. Like, we have new allies in Meadowfen. I say we bring the supplies and his head back to the camp. Give you some of the supplies and then return the rest to Meadowfen. Try and grow our numbers.
We take his head to camp, take the rest of him to Meadowfen, and string him up.
Ho 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 ho. Where'd you go?
Where'd I go?
You were defending him. Like, you were a different person for a little while there.
I've always been me. I've never not been anyone, not me.
Okay.
Make an intelligence save. No.
Which one of us? Everybody.
Well, Ember failed, so.
Okay, yeah, he'll remove the head, toss the body in the back with the goods, and yeah, he'll pull out his little whittling kit, his wood carving kit, start whittling a little chicken man in a hedgehog cloak.
Yeah, so he's got this cool hedgehog cloak on a headless corpse now in the back of the cart. What do we do with the guards' bodies all over the woods here?
Leave them.
Man food.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, where are we gonna stop for boar?
Oh yeah, let's. I mean,
Yeah.
is there a lot of food in the
Hunting montage.
I mean, there's definitely some. There's not a ton of food.
And camp was low on food, right?
Camp always can use more food. I mean, there's a lot of refugees in this camp. It's kind of like a refugee/rebel camp. Like a lot of people's families, a lot of people that escaped the purgings of the Warrens of Alderheart have made their home there. So, yeah, there's always a need for more food.
Okay, yeah. Always mouths to feed. Yeah, he's in favor of a hunting trip.
All right. So are we taking the whole cart off-road through the woods to the boars?
How far were the boars from the road?
I mean, they were a little ways, not like terribly far. I mean, you guys made it to the spot where you set up camp in about a half a day's travel. So it's probably an hour or two. It's a little harder to get the cart through the non-road path here.
But it's nighttime right now, yeah?
I think we were saying it was like getting into like early evening. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because we attacked them pretty much. Well, I don't know when we attacked them. I was hoping
We wouldn't want to leave the cart on the road at night anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we can pull off and maybe set up camp, a new camp, a little ways off the road and a fair ways away from where we dropped the tree.
Okay. So yeah, we could travel a little ways into the woods. Why don't we have some just have a group survival check for our like travel into the woods, finding a good place to camp, setting up camp, see how that all goes.
13.
7.
7.
Yeah.
He's focused on his little figure.
Your group checks are not as good tonight, but yeah. So we travel a little ways into the woods.
Traumatized. She just watched a beheading. Like she's fucking scared.
Yeah, but she got an attaboy from like her hero, and she got like a new pauldron from someone like who's clearly a warrior and proud of her.
The mix of feelings is a lot. I think once they settle, she goes out and just starts like puking behind a tree. The adrenaline, you know, like when the adrenaline kind of settles and then everything else kicks in.
Are you trying to hide this at all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I would like to do a perception then. To see if I hear this little mouse yakking.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and while we're at it, what is Clearen's passive perception for me?
It's a dangerous question.
Taking my glasses off and then I can't see the thing. It's like a 9-year-old. 13.
15? Okay, perfect. And what did you roll, Horvis?
I got a 15 for my perception check.
Okay, and let's have Clearen roll a stealth check here for his yeah.
19.
Yeah, Horvis does not pick that up. Probably made your way just a little bit outside of hearing range.
She hides her shame.
It's tiny little yak noises. She's just a little mouse.
And unfortunately, as you all made camp here, y'all didn't notice there were some strange tracks in this area. Heavy paws moved through the woods. And let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, man. We didn't even heal from the last time.
When do we get to be cute animals?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a fun, nice little break from the harness.
Chop the guy's head off and hide in the woods here. Like,
remember when I did
literally
Humblewood?
was begging for his life.
It did get a little dark a little fast, didn't it?
Is it us? Are we the problems?
Cyberpunk is supposed to be our like
disclaimer on this, like we do.
Right? That's supposed to be our anti-corpo, anti-capitalist game, right? This is the most savage thing we've done on air. Not on Friday the 13th.
It really is.
All right. So, yeah, as you're kind of in the woods there, like, having this moment, we can definitely say you've all taken a short rest in the time here. So if you want to take a moment here and use some hit dice, we can do that real quick. You all just let me know when you're ready.
What a great stream. Guys, let's watch everyone silently do math.
Yeah.
It's not totally silent. We've got tones in the background. And crickets.
Oh, great.
All right.
So yeah, you each kind of took some time on the cart there, bandaging wounds on the way in here, and set up camp. And then, as Clearin takes a moment to reflect and finds her way in the woods. Horbus, you kind of were watching them go, and you hear this about the same time that Clearin does. Is it Clearin?
Clearing.
Clearin. Okay. You hear this kind of high pitched, and then Clearin, you hear these kind of heavy thuds behind you, and a creature pounces at you from behind. As you found yourself in the hunting grounds of a forest prowler, a very dangerous creature of the woods. That would be an advantage. So that is a dirty 20 to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it pounces at you. Let's get a strength saving throw from you.
$24.
Nice. So like it lands on your back, but like you're a strong little mount. I mean, you kind of like take the blow, and it kind of like over rolls past you. You do take 11 points of slashing damage though, and it kind of roars at you as it lunges into bite as well. And that'll be a 12 to hit you.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Horbus, you've watched your friend go into the woods here, make their way from camp, and you hear this calamity out there in the woods, and this roar. And I think with your nature skills you've shown tonight, you definitely recognize this is the roar of a predator, and a dangerous one at that.
All right. Does he have eyes on it?
You would not. I mean, Clearin kind of made their way away from the group. They're not terribly far away, but you're going to have to charge out there into the woods to try and get there.
All right. He is going to spend his regular movement, 25 feet, going towards the predator. Does he see anything after that?
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
16.
So on a 16, you do kind of see through the brush, like kind of stir up, and like you see like the flashing of this kind of spotted fur, and you see Clearin kind of like stand up in the brush and then get kind of ducked down again as they're like fighting with something. It's still a ways off. It's probably another like 100 feet into the woods.
Okay. I've got Hunter's Mark, which has 90 feet. So I am going to use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with that. That works. And yeah, you kind of spot this creature and mark it in the woods there.
And let's see, that was movement. Bonus action. You said he's 90 feet away. He is going to just shout to everybody else, "Hey, go over here! It's got Clearin!"
All right, and that will bring up any... Oh, did you want to do anything with the action? I mean, dash or...
Yeah, I guess he'll dash. That's right. I'm so used to playing a rogue, I thought dash was a bonus action. Yeah, he'll full action dash and make it another 25 feet.
All right, so yeah, you're kind of closing in on it. Think you'll probably make it in range next turn. That will bring up Tallow back at camp.
All right.
Wait, that's weird. Sorry, 1 second. I did that wrong.
6.
Yeah, Ember is next.
I see. It's because we got the same name.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah. I've heard what's going on. Yes.
Certainly now that Horbus has called it out to everybody,
okay.
You're in the know.
Okay. My new little mouse friend. And I am going to dash as far as I can.
And you move about 30, so yeah, you can make it pretty much even with Horvis there. Probably another, like I said, about 60, 70 feet away, you see this kind of tussle in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And clear. You are presented with this large panther-looking cat with yellow and spotted fur, big pointed ears, glowing yellow eyes, and vicious-looking teeth and claws. Little cat and mouse game here. How we acted.
Episode title.
Man. And can you pee your pants? Is that a bonus action?
That's a free action.
No. Yeah, that's 100% free.
Excellent. Well, I try real hard to not, while also just wildly swinging my scimitar while holding the giant skull kind of for inspiration that Ember gave. Just like, okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It only hurts just a little. 16.
That will hit.
For 5 damage.
All right. Any
Does Hunter's
bonus
Mark only
action
help
and-
Horvis, or does that help the party?
It basically just gives me a little extra damage,
Only. Okay.
Selfish rangers?
right?
I know. Rude.
Remind me to actually talk to you about Nick, the feature with my scimitar, because I tried to look it up and everything I read about like how it functions is different, and everyone says that everything I read was wrong. So I don't know. But at some point, I get an extra attack with my special feature, with my special weapon. So
Let me peek at this real quick.
New additions.
Everything I've read is wrong.
yeah,
I award you- it
everything
sounds
I
like
read
A
was
chem
followed by a
exam.
comment of like, "You're
This is all
wrong."
wrong.
No. Just no.
I award you no points.
I think that's all I got.
Okay.
Now, my 2 weapon masteries, I can give them disadvantage and then give myself advantage in one turn. If I hit.
When you make the
That's what they get
extra
you.
attack of the light property. What?
Which light weapons, which my scimitar is a light weapon.
So it's interesting.
Right? It's terribly written. It's terrible. Mike, what does it mean? Internet, what does it mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, chat.
Definitely throw
Everybody-
that in the comments
Yeah,
for
please,
us.
let us
if you're
know your
watching.
interpretation of the 2024 Nick rule.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I will do a little research on that for sure.
I tried.
Yeah,
I
let's make a
genuinely
quick
tried.
rule on it. And go from there.
You know what? Let's go with here that you can, once a turn you can make an extra attack. Like, I would say it's kind of like making a 2-weapon fighting attack, so you can make an attack without the extra bonus. That's how I'm going to rule it for the moment. So if you just want to roll a d20.
Excellent. 4.
All right, so that answers that. All right, that will bring up the Prowler, who is going to kind of like duck down a little bit and then surge at you and lash at you with his claws again. Nope. And a bite for 17 to hit. That one will. That will do. Oh my gosh. 15 points of bite damage.
No,
Oh,
my
no,
little
guys.
mouse buddy.
Guy, I have 2 hit points.
That's okay. That's all you need.
Yeah, all you need's one.
That will bring up Tallow.
All
Wait,
right.
and you missed an attack, yeah? Like I almost just died.
Yeah, so I am going to run over. How far can I get?
So you
They were
all are
90 feet out?
I think you were about 130 feet if you started in camp, because Horbus
Right.
ran out there and it was about a little under 100 feet. And then he sprinted and it's about 50 left. So
All right. So that there. What is this game?
was there
so
any
I think what
movement from clearing, by the way? Or did you kind of just stay engaged?
I mean, at the end, after that second blow, she's just like leaning against the tree she was behind and just kind of like clutching her scimitar to her chest and
Okay.
a little fetal position-ish, like against a tree.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, still a distance from you.
Yeah, so
But you can hear squeals. Mouse.
Oh no, Amy, you're killing me. It's making me sad.
yeah, all I can do is run.
All right.
So I will go 60. So I'll be 60 feet away.
Perfect.
You just
Horbus.
had to, not be heard puking. All right, so how far away did you say I was?
You're probably at about 50, 60 feet at this point.
All right, so he's going to move up 25 feet. Then, with his action, he is going to throw a dart at this guy.
Okay.
14.
Just misses.
All right. That was my action, I said, so I can't dash now. It's touch. Crap. He'll throw another dart then.
Okay.
It's gonna be 13.
13. Yeah, unfortunately, throwing the darts at them, they kind of plink into the area nearby, but just not quite able to hit this kind of stealthy creature.
Hey, try picking on somebody your own size, you son of a bitch.
Ember. Again, it's about 60 feet away from you.
So I am going to Barbarian Rage.
Yeah.
And she's going to scream this just like blood-curdling yell. Hopefully to taunt this thing and get it away from the little gerbine. Run towards, throw a hand axe at it.
Cool.
Well, shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, similarly, kind of comes cruising in and lands nearby, but I mean, this thing's pretty shifty. It's a little hard to hit.
Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. That brings up clearing.
I'm gonna swing first.
Always disengage too. It is an option.
Well, that was part B.
So that's an action though, unless you're a rogue.
I have evasive footwork as a bonus action, which will disengage.
Very cool.
Nice.
I don't know what I just rolled, Poma.
15.
15.
That'll hit.
Excellent. Damn it. 4.
Hey, that's the most we've done to him yet.
Rolled a big ol' 1. All right. Now I will bonus action with my evasive footwork and disengage. So that expends a superiority die. And then I will add that to my AC until the start of my next turn.
Very cool.
So that is a D8. So +2 to my AC. And I would like to try to climb either the tree I'm in front of or the next closest tree. I want to try to go up away from this thing.
All right, make an athletics check.
I like that you think the cat can't climb the tree.
Well, I know that it can, but I'm hoping, since you all are distracting below, maybe it'll just let me fuck off. 14.
All right, yeah. So you can kind of scramble up a tree real quick as you're running away. You don't get very far away, but you go up instead, taking cover in the tree, which does bring up this creature. And as you kind of run off, this thing's an ambush creature. So it takes off into the woods here and attempts to hide in the underbrush. Well, yeah, Horbus and Ember, you definitely see the direction it goes. And you see it kind of running off a short distance and kind of hunched down behind some bushes. It's probably hidden from Tallow, and Clearan's kind of distracted running away, but you know he's still there. You see him pretty clearly. And that does bring up Tallow, who's a little further back.
Yeah, we are gonna just keep making our way over towards Clearan as close as we can get.
Yeah, so I think with Clearan coming your direction, he would probably be in a tree about 30 feet from you. So he'd be up above you, but you could get to the base of that tree.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll...
And is Clearan a male or female or...
Female.
Female. She is up in the tree. It's a very ambiguous name.
Yeah, so that was my move, right? So I'm going to use my second channel divinity and make a little duplicate of myself appear in the tree next to Clearan, and kind of touch her shoulder and cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. 6.
Look, it is better than 2. I high-five your duplicate.
That's how the healing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Horbus, you see this predator hiding just a short distance further away now. It's probably, again, about, I would say, maybe about 40 feet away from you.
Okay. My hunter's mark gives me advantage on perception for him, if that matters.
It failed its hide roll, so you saw it, and you see it kind of crouched down in the brush. It tried to hide, but it just, there's a lot of you. It's hard to pick who you're hiding from.
All right, so he is going to move up and then throw a dart, because I've got 25 feet and you said he's 35, 40.
Yeah.
So I'll move up and I will throw a dart. There we go. 24.
Definitely a hit.
All right, so that is minimum damage, 6 on the dart itself, and then Hunter's Mark gives me an additional d6 for another 2 points of damage.
All right.
And he is now vexed, so I have advantage on my next attack roll against him before the end of my next turn. So I'm going to bonus attack, dart him again.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll 2 d20s. Nat 20.
Nice.
All right, so that is 9 as the maximum for the dart. And then does the Hunter's Mark damage go as well? So that's 15 plus what I'm going to roll now.
Nice.
15 plus 6. plus 4. So 25 total.
Nice.
On the second dart.
Yeah, this one like lay in center mass. Like most of them kind of like hit like, glancing blows. This one embeds into its side deep. You've just seen these darts fly in and at this creature hunched into the woods. How do you react?
Am I close enough?
So it's probably about, I think I said about 40 feet from where you and Orbis were.
So no. So I'm gonna get 30 feet. I'm gonna move 30 feet, so it's as close as I can get.
Okay.
And then I would like to throw another hand axe at it.
Yeah.
For 21.
Definitely a hit.
For 10 damage.
All right. It's not looking good, friends. Clearin, hiding in your tree, now comforted by your friend Palo.
Yeah. I will try to get it with my short bow.
All right.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little hard to hit from up here. You didn't quite see where it went, so you kind of shoot off into the bushes hoping, and fortunately goes a little wide.
Sure do. And then I will cower. I will cower as a bonus action.
All right. So, having taken these two devastating blows from Horbis and then Ember hitting it as well, this thing yelps and rowls in like that pissed off cat noise, and it bolts into the woods, and it's going to use its move, its bonus action dash, and then it's going to action dash, and it's going to run about 120 feet into the woods. Just takes off in a dead sprint, running away from you all. Tallow up in the tree.
We're gonna pat Clearin on the back again and do another cure wounds.
All right.
For 11.
Thank you.
You'll get him next time. And that's what I got.
Orbis, this thing is running.
I think he will, he was getting ready to reach for the spear on his back. He's gonna kind of stand up and relax a bit and just watch it. And I want to prepare an action. If it seems like it's coming back at all, he is going to throw 2 darts.
Okay. Ember?
I wanted its skin as a blanket! And she's gonna run after it.
So yeah, you run after it, and you close about half the distance that it ran last turn, but it is definitely outpacing you by a significant amount. Clearing up in the tree.
Oh, still cowering. Absolutely. Just internal crises and in so much pain.
And it is going to continue. Ember, you definitely see it for a moment, but it's booking it. I mean, it's just full dashing, running for its life into the woods, and you probably lose sight of it as it runs another 120 feet away from you. I mean, this thing's more than a football field away from you at this point. I don't think you're going to be able to catch it.
Throw your axe, just for...
I'm gonna turn around defeated and just like angrily stomping like back to just muttering the whole way. Stupid
And we can
cat.
say we're out of initiative with this thing escaping for the moment. But what are we doing?
I think,
checking on the little gerbine.
yeah. Kid, you okay?
Little mouse friend, are you dead?
I am not. No, I don't think so.
Hey, what were you doing out this far, kid?
Well.
Can I do like I want to say human perception, but like insight, right?
Yeah.
To kind of get a read on her. That's 22.
I mean, I think Clearin's a pretty open book anyways, so... Amy, how you doing?
There might be a little puke visible on her shoes.
He is, he's just gonna ruffle your head and say, "Don't worry about it. Next time, do it a little closer to camp." And he's gonna pull out a hanky and hand it to you. And
Thank you.
as he kind of ruffles,
We don't have to tell anyone, right?
No one's gotta know. Are you still down on hit points?
A little bit, but
Okay.
a little bit.
I'm gonna burn a spell slot because it's my last one for the day anyway. So as he ruffles you, you get 7 more points.
Hey, thank you.
You're all right, kid.
Much better.
All right. Well, I think we need to set up a watch. Set up a perimeter. Let's get some torches. Make a perimeter and set a watch schedule. I'll take first watch. I'm up.
I'll tell you chapter 5.
I'd like that.
And I'll help with my first watch.
Yeah. And so you all can set up camp and now kind of being reminded of the dangers that do lurk in the forest and having set up torches and things like that. Yeah, we can say we take a long rest here through the night and recover. Does anybody go through the cart further over the night or anything else we'd like to do while we're in camp?
I think Horbus is just carving.
What are you carving?
I think he's carving a cart this time. Like he doesn't want to carve the cat because he didn't get the cat. So he's just kind of carving the cart.
And you said earlier you were carving the little Loomis?
Yeah.
What did you do with that carving?
He's got a collection of the ones he's worked on out in the field in his bag.
Okay.
He keeps a little collection of wooden blocks in there whenever he's out in the field. Keeps his hands busy.
Okay. Cool. Anything else anybody else would like to do?
I'm probably like mending my armor. Patching it with like some of the chicken bones.
Nice. All right, well, that brings us to the most important part. Please explain to us chapter 4.
Yeah. Now Horbus is sitting there whittling. He's working on the wagon wheel. All right.
Great. So, well, it's wild, right? Because she was just born in like a normal place and she did normal people stuff. And then she woke up one morning and you are not going to believe this. Are you ready? She's got powers.
But you said she was normal.
Like, I know.
Well,
she was totally
how'd you get the powers if she was normal?
It's just like she just woke up and then she had this power. She could make fire, like with her hands.
Like tallow?
Yeah. Oh, it's a book about you. Will you sign my copy when we go home?
Absolutely.
Oh, so good.
Keep reading, kid. Yeah, he'll roughly go back to the carving and letting you tell him the story.
All right. So, yeah, you all take a long rest. Then the rest of the night goes more or less undisturbed. You hear, you do hear probably a cat call in the distance and, different insect noises and But otherwise, your camp goes undisturbed.
Every time there's like a twig snap or a little sound, Clearin just gets a little closer and closer and closer to you. Eventually, it's like 6 inches.
He's got his arm around you at some point, just whittling under his wing.
She stopped crying, though.
All right. So as the morning crests into the woods, the light trickling through the trees and brush, do we want to head? You said you wanted to try and track down the boars, or are we heading back to camp with the cart?
I think, yeah, let's try and get a boar to bring back to the camp. And come home with food and money.
Let's just farm until we're level 20, guys.
Right? You guys thought this was going to be like a 3 to 5? Nah. We're going like 19 episodes. That's why it's not a full chapter.
just boar farming.
Yep.
All right. Well, so let's get another group. Let's go with a survival check here to see if we can track our way back to where we saw the boar.
9 for
10.
11.
Dirty 20.
My God.
Thank you.
So yeah, I mean, as a group, you're kind of tracking your way through, making a fair amount of noise. I mean, you're leading a cart through the underbrush. You are pretty confident you found where you had seen the boar, but you don't encounter any boar on your way through. Do you want to continue hunting for the boar, or do you want to just finish making your way to camp?
I feel like we should probably go straight
We've come
back.
this.
You think?
Really? I think we've come this far.
We've committed to boar.
Are we off path from
This
the camp substantially?
So very.
No. So you had run into the boar kind of like in between where you set up the ambush and camp. So like you're kind of backtracking like towards camp on your way here. But you found where the boar were, but they're not here anymore. They've moved on.
I think
Surely they've left trails.
yeah, Horvis will pull out his map and mark it. I think we should tell the hunters of this hunting ground. They'll be able to better. They're better equipped for hunting than we are. Plus, this guy's starting to stink.
Probably valid. Probably
We
doesn't
leave
help
the
your
cat.
hunting.
We leave the boar.
At least we got this guy. And he's gonna pat the stinky corpse.
And when you do, the quills on the cloak kind of prick your hand a little bit.
Could have seen that coming.
Do we have to keep it? Why?
Just for a little bit longer.
Oh.
We're going to use this to send some very bad people a very loud message.
Okay.
So yeah, as you trundle through the woods with your absconded goods, you eventually do make your way back into the coalition camp. So we had borrowed an axe from the quartermaster. We, of course, can go visit Benna Saradin, the coalition leader, and report back what's happened. What would we like to do here in camp?
I think head back and check in with the camp leader.
All right. So yeah, you head back to Benna's command tent and find the doe-like leader of the coalition there in her traditional green armor and tricorn hat. Ah, welcome back. You all don't seem too much worse for wear. I see you've got the haul of goods there. I think you found the caravan. Good job.
Ember's
Anything
going
good
to
on there?
slam the head down on the table.
Well, I mean, I didn't need proof that you killed people. It would have been fine if you just stole a cart. I mean, who is this?
He is the offspring of one of the leaders.
Wait, who is he? Do you know who this is? Like,
would Horbus remember the name he gave us?
I don't know that he ever gave you a name.
He gave us his dad's name.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he told us his dad's name.
Yeah,
Like
he
a
told you
Tender
his dad,
Havel or something.
Tender Havel.
Yeah.
Yep. And you do still have the letter in your pocket as well.
Oh yeah, he will have read that overnight at camp, I think.
Okay.
Totally
So
forgot
you
about
would have
that.
read this letter. And in this letter, it's addressed to Sapling Albert. And it says, you are instructed to see to the collection of the overdue taxes owed by the village of Meadowfen. If you face opposition, have the raptors remind them that the scorched grove could grow larger. And it's signed Tender Havel.
Appears to be the progeny of Tender Havel. Here, and he's going to hand the letter over, and he can't make eye contact with her as he's doing this.
And when you tell her he is the son of Tender Havel, you see her eyes get a little big.
He doesn't, because he's not, because of what it says about raptors in here.
Okay, the rest of you would notice that she has a very visual reaction to the name Tender Havel. And she looks back at the head and looks at you all and is like, you killed Havel's
She is
son?
wide-eyed. We have done well.
I mean,
I don't know if that means that.
this is gonna have repercussions. I mean, this could bring heat on us. I mean, do you know who Havel is?
Of course I know who he is. He blusters. I know he's a Corvus.
He's not a Corvus. He's a Loomis. So
but
he
he's a
is
member of the Corvus council. His son said.
Yeah. So she would be like, yeah, he's in deep with the council. He's their chief religious council. I mean, he's pretty recently come into a lot more power just over the last couple of years. Really, just since the he really is coming to his own. But killing his son, this isn't good. You need to get rid of this quick.
Maybe now he'll know what he puts all of us through.
Yeah, they're bad, and we need to get rid of them. But like,
The Fen,
this is heat. This is real stuff. I mean,
the Fen will ally with us. They're no fans of the council. They were not paying taxes. They were just strong-armed into it. That's our haul, is what was stolen from them. I say we make amends with them. With more soldiers, we could take out the council. We could end them all. We could fertilize the tree with their blood.
I like your thinking. You're a bit bloodthirsty, but yes, youngin.
Pardon. Thank you for the opportunity. I've learned a lot. Can I just take the medical supplies home to the clinic? I would like to do that now.
You know, that's a good point. You both bring up good ideas. Yeah, this is a lot they took from Meadowfen. Maybe we can make allies there, but as well, if you were to take some of these goods into the Underfall Warrens, I mean, bring it to the clinic. Maybe we can recruit some more help there. I don't know that we should be flaunting that we murdered the son. It's good work. Don't misunderstand me here. I mean, I appreciate the gumption and your bloodthirstiness of taking down the castle. it's applauded, but I don't know that we need that heat. We're not ready for this, but let's use this as an opportunity to build the coalition. We could get enough of support. I think we could overthrow the council. That's got to be our goal. But
we have to capitalize on this. And he's gonna backhand the head. This is proof we can hurt them. This is proof they bleed. This is momentum.
You are right, but it's also a martyr and a call to action. Right now, we're a thorn in the paw of the lion, but this could instead make us a threat that they've got to respond much heavier to. We're not ready. We can't stand toe-to-toe with them. If we go drop this on their doorstep, they're going to show up in force with the whole perch guard coming down on us hard. We're not able to take that heat, but with enough members to our cause, we could be. So yeah, if you wanted to take if you wanted to bring these goods to the clinic there, and you could use that to recruit some more favor, we could definitely do that. Or maybe go see what happened in Meadowfen when they took these goods from them. They certainly could be sympathetic to our cause as well. We probably don't want to advertise that we took the goods. I mean, we need them here, so we'll get some goods back to them, but they don't need to know we have everything in Meadowfen. But if they can be recruited to the cause as well, the more the better. We're gonna need everybody willing hand in this battle.
He's frustrated because he knows you're right, even though he doesn't want you to be.
And she kind of looks at the head and she's like, man, it's a real shame. We probably could have ransomed him for a lot of money for the cause.
I think Orvis is just going to look at Ember at that. Just kind of shrug. Yeah, but killing him felt real good.
We can use him to recruit. We'll send pieces of his body out to people who we think would join our cause, showing them that they are fallible. Yes?
Yes.
Hmm?
Their bones break.
I think the medical supplies will also maybe help that. And it's not as stinky.
Okay. Well,
I think maybe the supplies.
Let's have somebody else deal with the body. And then, yeah, clear. I think, let's go get those supplies to the people who need them.
Yeah. Drop these goods. Take these to the quartermaster. Skip will sort out what we can spare. And you all decide if you're going to go into Alderheart and recruit in the Underfall, or if you're going to Meadowfen. That's up to you all. I think both are good options, and you can definitely do a lot to further our cause. But yeah, drop this off at Quartermaster Skip, and he'll see to you.
I'll do that. Bring him the axe too.
Are we leaving the head here?
I don't think.
Are you leaving the head there?
Want it?
She is not overly interested in it, but then again, she's not like. So do you all leave the head sitting on her desk, or do you take it with you?
Do you just want it, Ray?
I mean, if we're not going to use it for anything, I'm going to make some armor out of it.
I'm not going to stop
I
you.
see so clearly why you and Amy get along so well.
It works.
All right, so Ember has now the head of Albert in her inventory.
I just see it like one of those trophies from The Witcher.
Just on her bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so we head over to Quartermaster Skip, the gray-furred squirrel-like gerbine that runs the quartermaster tent, and pull up with your cart. Oh, yeah, well, welcome back. What do you got here for me? And he kind of like zips around and jumps up on the cart and starts kind of going through it. Oh, yeah, this is good. Oh, that's a body. That's a real nice cloak, though. Do you know what you got here?
I haven't looked into it much.
I mean, this is a real hedgehog quill cloak. These are not easy to come by. Quite the defensive cloak, in fact. You're just going to leave it on a corpse. It does smell a little ripe now. But yeah, you could probably clean that up.
Tell me about it. If this were to grant me, say, an increase to the protective rating of my clothing, what would that be?
Well, I mean, if you were to cover yourself in this and like, wrap yourself under and like kind of tuck yourself into it, I mean, you definitely have an advantage in taking defensive actions here.
I know exactly who needs this. What can you give me for the smell, though?
And he kind of like zips off the cart and kind of scurries to the back of the tent. He comes back with a bar of soap.
All right, cool. He'll take it, and
the smell makes it better.
I don't disagree, but it's for clearing. And I don't.
But that's how you know it's good.
I know
It's
that.
been
You
used.
know that. Clara needs to learn that, but I don't think she'll wear it the way it smells right now.
So how this will work, this item above the table here, is if you decide to wear this cloak, as an action, kind of like taking the dodge action, your armor class becomes 19, and any creature that misses you with a melee attack while you curl up in this cloak will take 2d4 piercing damage from the sharp quills.
Nice.
However, you can't move, attack, or cast spells on that turn. So it's kind of like in lieu of your turn, you can cover up and cower in your cloak, but definitely has advantageous.
Well, it would have worked half an hour ago.
It definitely would. It's a shame it was
before.
just sitting on a cart in a stinky body. Somebody kept trying to get you to look at shit.
Like, no, Daddy, we choose violence and ignorance.
All right, and yeah, he kind of looks around. He's like, "Huh? So yeah, a lot of food goods here. Yeah, some medical supplies. That's a nice little pot of gold there. I thought it'd be fuller. But yeah, we got some different things here. Interesting. No weapons. Was this cart guarded at all? I suspected it would have more, armaments and guards, corpses, not just one.
You didn't bother to. Yeah.
Did you want the corpses?
I'll
We
find
left
out on
the
the map
corpses
where they
not so
are.
much,
He's gonna
but
pull out his
usually
map.
the guards
Right
carry
here.
some pretty decent arms. So...
We didn't loot the bodies. Mother.
How did we forget that?
I
We're
took the head.
monkeys.
Guys,
That is like
call
the
it here. We just
rookie
failed D&D. We're
I
done.
am sorry. We're done.
We just
I'm
failed
shutting
D&D.
it down.
We lost.
I apologize
You know how hard
to
it has been
everybody
to
watching.
sit here for an
We just
hour waiting
failed
to tell you all
D&D.
this?
Damn it.
I can't believe that.
I can't
That
believe
sucks.
we didn't loot bodies.
I think it's because they're animals. Like, I don't see them with weapons. Like, I saw them as, like, naked chickens running around.
You got shirts,
I don't see them
picture
with
Donald
armor and
Duck
stuff.
style. Shirts, no pants, no pockets.
They're Daffy Duck in it.
PETA is going to come after us hard.
So hard.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, for not looting the body.
Yeah, right? People for the ethical looting of bodies. No, that's not PETA. Give me a break.
As he's kind of sorting through, well, that's typical finder fee, and he kind of takes a look at the gold, and he hands out 5 gold to each of you from the gold stash. And good job. Well, thanks for your support of the cause, loyal members of the coalition here. I'll hail the coalition. And he kind of like does a cool little coalition salute that you've never
Orbis is
seen
gonna-
before, but he clearly thinks it's official.
Hell, a coalition. Fuck the council.
Can I just take the medical supplies now to the clinic? Are we good?
Yeah, you're gonna take these in the Alderheart? Yeah, I mean, just I just got a note here from Brenna that you've been authorized to do that. So yeah, if you want to take some here, you certainly could.
Yeah, do it.
Let me put together some supplies, and he hands out, like, he definitely keeps some of it for the camp, but like kind of divvies off a portion of it that you can haul in. It probably a couple bags worth of like bandages and things like that.
She's trying very much to make it sound altruistic, but really she just wants to go home. So she just keeps pushing for it. Like, I'll take them. I'll do it. She just wants to go home.
Can I get a disguise kit?
Let's roll a d20 here. Let's go 10 plus. He's got a disguise kit,
18.
Yeah. He kind of scurries around. He's like, oh, well, you brought back the axe, so I guess we can check out something else to you. And searches around. He like grabs a small little box, and he grabs these like little like dyes and different, definitely a bandit mask and some random things. He's like, yeah, here you go. And he hands you a disguise kit. Looking for anything. All right. So yeah, we load up the camp with some supplies. They're a little better stocked now, a little better prepared here in camp. And I assume we also share the information about the boar location. Anything else we'd like to do in camp, we can visit. There's of course the smith, if anybody wants like a different kind of weapon or anything, or changing up their armor. There is a more specifically like a medical tent run by Mother Hen. If you wanted some additional supplies for the trip into town or anything like that. Or, of course, we can always make our way into the Underfall, known as the Underfall or the Warrens of Alderheart, where you would call home, as well as most of the hedge folk in those scraping by in Alderheart tend to make their home.
Quick question. Back to the Nick feature. Looking at that as like a duel, should I go like borrow a knife from my dad? Like, should I get a second weapon? Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Actually,
yeah, from what I'm reading, is that's kind of how it basically lets you make essentially an extra attack. Just you get 2 attacks, and then you can still make your dual weapon fighting. It's really weird. You're right. There's a lot of different interpretations of it.
Yeah.
But and all of it is gibberish.
I think when he's giving you the cloak, Liran, Orbis will also give you like his old patrol dagger. Here, you earned this. You fought well out there, kid.
Thank you.
She's getting all kinds of swag.
Okay.
She got some barbarian armor. She got a cloak. She got a new dagger.
It does hurt real bad.
And all she wants to do is go home.
So the Nick feature, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't allow you to make like 3 attacks a turn. It lets you make 2 attacks with your action. So it makes, and then frees up your bonus action to do bonus action things with. So that's kind of cool. I like that.
All right. I'm going to add a dagger to my inventory.
Yeah, I think even the quartermaster would have just like a simple knife or dagger. So you wouldn't probably have to go necessarily see the smith for something like that.
I graciously accepted all of Purpose's things.
All right. Anything anybody else would like to do in camp here? Anything y'all like to explore? Any personal conversations we'd like to have?
No, I'm getting itchy to murder things, and she's probably like, you can see that Ember's like a little impatient
I kind
here.
of imagine
Like sitting around
her
too
embers
long.
get a little more active when she's in this mood.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just it looks like it's almost a fire under her wings rather than just embers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so we could travel the rest of the way into Alderheart. It's a big city. There's a lot of ways in, so it's not like you've got to walk through like the guarded gate or something. It's pretty easy to come and go from Alderheart. The city is a giant tree, so we're definitely talking, like the Avatar style tree city where there's a big central trunk, and built into this trunk are all sorts of buildings of varying sizes. There's probably like large like tenement buildings, large centers of the bureaucracy that run the city built into the trunk. Out in the branches, the lower branches are whole neighborhoods built onto the branches of the trees. And where you all would be most familiar with and most comfortable is down amongst the roots of the tree. There are all sorts of little warrens and small neighborhoods, different communities. Some are rougher than others. Most, though, are fairly good at heart. Tend to be honest people, hard workers. The blue-collar people of Alderheart tend to live in these neighborhoods. And as you travel into the city of Alderheart, you're certainly, some of you are a little bit overwhelmed with the noise and activity and bustle of the city, as there's a wide range of people, mostly humble folk, but even a fair amount of Strigs and Gallus from the bird folk make their homes here. Those down on their luck, as well as those who are looking to make a rise, and of course the unfortunate side of those who tend to make their way at the advantage of others, find their places here. There's of course the ever-present law, the wardens that make up the Perch Guard. There's local bureaucrats, the aldermen of the communities that tend to operate favorably to the people, but still have their ties to the government in power. And of course, there are those parties that are favorable and friendly to the coalition. It may not be spoken of too loudly, but people know there's a unhappy portion of the population and those who are seeking to make changes. As you make your way through the streets, I assume Clearin kind of takes the lead here a little bit, kind of heading back to home. Is everybody joining Clearin on their way to the clinic? Do you divide up, or?
Orbis is definitely sticking with Clearin, and on the way in, he disguised himself. So he doesn't have any of his armor showing. He's got kind of like a hood up. I mean, as tropey as it is, I'm thinking Aragorn in the tavern, you know?
For sure. Ember,
Yeah,
Talon?
definitely.
I think Ember probably doesn't have anywhere else to go, so she's probably still following. She probably wonder why Horbus is being a little weird. But yeah, she's like checking it all out. All right.
Clearin will definitely do the tour that only like a teenager could, you know.
And this is a 7-Eleven.
That's where you hang out on Tuesday nights, and over there is the bakery where you have donuts and, you know, just the most random
that's
stuff.
where Tommy kissed Tessie.
So as you kind of get into this neighborhood while you're making this tour, a couple of things that you probably would tell the group is, one, to be on the watch out for Warden Talon. He's the local perch guard constable, very much disliked, pretty abusive of his power, certainly empowered by the council. He's a chicken hawk. He's pretty short, pretty burly. And what he lacks in height, he definitely makes up in douchiness.
Was he Orbis's old CO?
You definitely cross paths. I don't know if it was like direct lines of, you know, authority, but definitely cross paths.
He bristles when he's mentioned for sure.
Yeah. You would also tell people of Alderman Frank. You might even be related to him. It's hard to say. He's a gerbine. He's a white mouse, very large pink ears. He's pretty popular in the ward. He's only a little corrupt, and he tends not to do it at the expense of the locals. So, you know, everybody's pretty happy with him. You know, he's the typical, you know, vote often, vote, you know,
vote early, vote often,
vote for me type. Vote early, vote often. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. And a couple other people you'd be aware of as you're giving the tour here. You probably like see Jimmy McGuffin. He's a Mopic. He's the organizer of the local elevator workers union. Knows to keep Alderman Frank's pockets lined and stay out of the Warden Talon's sights. But he's pretty friendly to everybody, and you know, he's certainly friendly to the cause. And you know, everybody knows the local celebrity, the servant that came up from the gutters here and is now playing in the NHL, Timmy Totos, the scrappy young hurler for the Alderheart Pine Beetles. And Horbis definitely is familiar with this guy. He was a coach for him at one point in the nut hurling, and now he's an official nut hurler in the nut hurling league of Alderheart.
I think he's proud of that kid, so he's probably gonna tear down one of these little posters as we walk by, or roll it up, stick it in his cloak.
And I think that's honestly probably, as we're making our way into the city here, that's probably a good place to pick up next week, and we can come back with Amy with a lovely description of home in the clinic.
I'm so looking forward to getting to see another one of Amy's locations.
Thanks. I also got the titles of all 4 YA books in the series.
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. You need to give me the general plot outline on those.
That's awesome.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying our little trip into Humblewood, even if it's gotten a little dark for Humblewood right off the bat.
Sorry?
But yeah, so
I feel like this is a me
I think
issue.
this is an us thing, guys.
You really spearheaded the darkness, but that's fine.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody who watched. Thank you, everybody who's watching in Tomorrowland. Like, subscribe. I can't tell you how much that stuff really does help us out. And don't forget to check out our other shows. Like Donnie was saying, we've got rave reviews on Sundays and Wednesdays, and then I'm dropping gaming tips on Friday afternoons. And Donnie paints with Donnie Does It Painting Edition on Wednesdays, a couple hours before rave. What did I miss?
I think that nailed it.
All right, cool. I got it all. As always, thank you from all of us, and we will see you guys next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Everybody.